Right, first game is against Klloo. See how this goes. I remembered not to mute for once. Can you swap anything? No. We're trying a alternative list for Melody. It should be technically quicker, but it adds a little bit more variance. We'll have to see how well it performs. It is nicer with all the Sun's Kiss, you can basically just play them, stall, and gain some life. There's some block too, which is good. But we're probably still using Smash It, because Ninja, don't care about the go again. 1 extra damage, not crazy. The Vigor, they're already low cost. So I think against Ninja, you really don't care about popping Jinglewood. The correct token. And we'll play... Where of the... Well, you need more block against Ninja. So you know what? I'll get rid of the Unmovable. I actually want to play Minnowism just to burn it, so we can thin down our deck. And then Moonwish is just going into the arsenal since they won't have Destruction. And Moonwish is actually part of the combo now. They create Quicken, although I think the glitch is still active where sometimes your first item doesn't show up. What do I want to do? Nothing. Not us. Alright, let's see if we can survive. So 2 block, 3 block, and then potentially a 4 block. We should be good. I'd still like to play Sun's Kiss though. I mean, the 1 life isn't that great. I suppose, yeah, blue you just take it as blue and 2 block. I also like this, right? So we're going to use Head Jab, but then they remember Quicken, so it sort of throws off their game. And look, they still get no benefit from it. Now it's better to pitch the Sun's Kiss, because as long as we play Moonwish, Sun's Kiss is just neutral draw. So going back in the deck is not a big issue. Not that I don't think we have any shuffle effects though. I think overall they would be better off just with the Vigor. Oh no, they're not running Mask Momentum. I was going to say, we'll save Ripple away for the third sequence, but we might as well play it here. Just maximize damage prevention. Sorry, if you couldn't tell, I am eating. Just give me cash out or some draw, and we're rightish to go. So they didn't pay, which makes me think... No, when it hits, they may pay. I guess we'll go one more turn. They commoner version? I'm trying to think what they've played. No, Ancestral Empowerment's superior, is it not? No, it's later than that. Anyway, it's not a common card, I believe. I'm trying to think why they're not running Mask. Hey, Mr. Eyes. Yeah, some melody fun. Thing if we can get the combo off. Against a maskless Klloo, interestingly. Means we don't really have to worry about like a big pop-off turn. I'm good, yourself? EFT. Team Fortress 2? It's a blast from the past. If it is Team Fortress 2. Team Fight Tactics, no. That I do know of as well, though. So what is this? No, they swung, so they're not even getting the benefit. Again, it's kind of weird not having to worry about Mask Momentum. Not caring about fully blocking. Might be greedy, but I feel safe at 15. Okay, so we just create a token, hope we draw well, and don't die, and then we're right to try and pop off. Might be a bit greedy going for the copper nowadays. I don't want either of those. Time Snap Potion would be nice earlier on. But I don't think we're getting another turn. Quicken again. Take the Vigor of the Mind, it's a way better pick. Nope, they picked Quicken. Alright, there's the cash out, so we're happy. They take Quicken. They're already Ninja. And then they don't use it at all. You could have had the resource to pay for Be Like Water. Now this is worrisome. It does make me feel like I have to block it. But we'll let it go. They pay, it's still one card gone. Well, actually, I guess they could use the best here. I don't think they can do 15. Because we didn't get the cash out earlier on, I have to keep all the cards, unfortunately. Nope, they didn't pay. Alright, when an attack action you control hits. No, that should still come first, right? Yeah, yeah. They have lots of potential here. For each ability. Again, if you're just taking the Vigor counter instead of Quicken, which you just burnt. Not that you can see it, because whatever reason, Talishar tokens are a bit wonky for now. Yeah, they can't be a common version because it's the Lord of the Wind. Ancestral Empowerment. Just don't get the Hope Merchant's Hood. I guess they're searching, I guess they're just Supreme combo Klloo. But yeah, with one card left, or even two cards left, I don't be a 12. Then have to be another 5. Then they don't have the resources. Well, if they pop best, they do have the resources to swing. But they didn't. Did they? No. Look at that. Well, if they take the resources now, I do have to block one. So I actually have to block this, which is annoying because I have to go one card down. It would be lethal with Vest and whatever cards in their hand, potentially. Still might be lethal. Yeah, Mask would have clenched it for them. Okay, so annoyingly we have cash out. It's Tunic, it's Quick Step, and then it's Moon Wish. I'm actually going to do it first to see if they block it. There's a chance they don't. Okay, with Minnowism. We can go back positive with the gold token though, which is a little bit better. But still a bit scary with the cash out and no cash in. You gonna block it? It must run D-Reacts. They're probably reading the card because no one plays it. I do think you'll see... Oh, they let it happen. That is scary because it's a +1 to hand now. Okay, well, kudos. They got the crown. They got everything. I don't need it. Now we just have to get lucky drawing through 28 cards. Out of what? The copper is kind of not consistent. So we could use the copper now. It's unmovable. Draw. Not looking good. I'm going to go positive. I mean, we have one final act, so we can do some damage. But unless we get both, it definitely won't be enough. What time snap? Yeah, it looks like we're just burning through the cards. Now we can't pitch for Belittle, otherwise that would draw one more card and float resources. So we really need to get cash in order to go back positive in hand. Having the block was the big downside here, although we didn't really draw anything anyway. Fortunately. Oh well. Still a final act for... It's actually kind of scary, right? Because we only played two... No, we cycled one Sunkiss, pitched the other one. But there was still 4 cards in here that were just +1 draws. Then there was the 2 tomes, 2 Art of Wars, and 2 cash-ins still. So that's 10 cards. Half of what's left is all our draw engines. And we didn't get a single one. Fun. Sometimes. Sometimes it pays off. It's a bit inconclusive whether or not this is better than the old Final Act version. Again, the fact that we're taking a -1 to hand for an extra 6 cards that are neutral draw just feels correct. But obviously 19 won't KO them. Might buy us another turn, but then I don't think we have much to go off of other than that. No, they're going to 1. It's interesting. Well, we definitely want the Belittles. A nasty surprise. I guess a bit of block. A bit of everything else. There's our draw. We have a shuffle? I guess Moonwish was a shuffle. Anyway, our hand sucks, so we're dead. Again, they just misuse the Quicken. I mean, they might not have anything in all honesty, but yeah. Suppose we shouldn't overblock if we're trying to survive. Not that we have anything to go into. Literally just be play the out of war pitch so we can opt. The +1 defense doesn't really matter right now. Another ancestral empowerment, I guess, is what they're dictating. Debating, not dictating. I mean, this would kind of be the point, yeah, to use the vest. So now it's dominate and it does 6. So yeah, we're done. Yeah. I guess they're new Katsu then. It's kind of weird when the combo deck is taking significantly less time than the other person. Anyway, Riptide, we'll just go back and forth between Riptide and Melody. It's basically what I do nowadays. Well, I'm looking forward to playing Riptide Fast Constructed once the new arrow comes out with Misfail. But let's take a look at the Melody deck and see if there's anything to change. Alright, so draw, technically draw, more draw, and some more draw. So much draw in the deck. It's Celesta, just all the stars have to align. We only run 1 tome, because we don't really have action points unless we get Tome Snap Potion. I can go back to take out the blue Leaper Charge, put in a yellow. Whether or not the Mage Master on Tome or Quickstep and Moonwish is better. Consistency-wise, Moonwish is better, but being able to just, as soon as you have Tome, go 2 extra cards is also kind of better. Alright, Riptide against the Professor. Very tanky, which is a bit bad because of all the equipment. It makes me wonder if I want another Tome for healing. We'll play it as is. I think this is kind of a bad matchup for us. My best bet is sort of to just try and attack as soon as possible. We have 1 Arsenal Trap. I should be able to end with Plunder Run in the Arsenal. Well, unless they do nothing. The idea would be to Plunder Run, Deep Blue something, and then Nourishing. Yep, that was the worry. And they just equipped armor. Ugh. I really need to get this into the arsenal. There's no way to get into the arsenal because I just have traps in hand. Kind of at their mercy now, since we just shat the bed with Tripwire Trap. All they're doing is shooting and trying to cycle for armor. Yeah. And they're not going to do anything. They're not going to attack. That is such a smart build. Okay. Well. And the Arsenal, so that works. We have to change up our playstyle. It's definitely a mask of Malicious Manifestation. Pitch that. There with the Tripwire Trap. We got Nourishing So now we can go Goliath Gauntlet. It's still probably worth playing the Plunder Run. Even though we'd much rather have it in our arsenal first. There's no way to put it into our arsenal. Nothing I can do. So I don't get the extra 2. It's unfortunate. So any other matchup, they would be screwed, right? Because do nothing is bad. Against us, they're like the perfect counter. They shouldn't be able to block. Helping them put stuff in the graveyard is also kind of bad. And there's a simpler, yeah, so they're just super tanky. Completely denied us our ponder and draw. I think this is just a concede, because as much as I'd like to see what they're doing, I don't think we can ever get anything done unless they do actually trap. Ugh. So I need to burn literally all my traps, just whenever they do attack like this. So it's reel in off the rock slide. Problem is, the next Nourishing won't have Dominate. So go again? No. I mean, I could wait till they transform, and then it's just a war of attrition. Maybe there is a way for us to win this if I do take it slower. But the problem now is if we just use Nourishing. It sucks. Swing, potentially? I think it's swing and just cycle the attack cards away. We're just waiting till they transform. Because if you can survive the first 2 turns, once they're transformed, they're pretty weak. But it's really about getting the burn damage. This is very genius, though. They're cycling. I guess they're just someone trying out the deck. Kudos to them, in all honesty. So I can't Codex because that's stuck. I think it's just cycle the Codex away. Again, if they do something, we trap, otherwise we're just waiting for them to transform. Problem is, we'll lose our cards to the discard. On Klloo, Feason. We want to see arms. We want to try and help them speed up a little. We're going to lose our weapon, which also sucks. Because I definitely don't want Remembrance in hand. I feel like it's just find one more useful trap, and then we're just passing every time. Maybe getting rid of Talishar this early on was not the correct play. Yeah, okay, so there's our traps. Klloo, Veesen will not have go again, they'll have the action points. Actually, these are bad traps. No, that and that. We'll have greater than the hit trigger. I don't think it's a hit effect. And reactions don't matter. Yeah, a lot of our traps are garbage, in all honesty. They're one piece away and then they start to find Singularity. So it would have been definitely correct taking the Tome, and oh, I didn't have Sigils in the Blitz deck, but Sigils would have been correct too. Command and Conquer. Well, that screws us over. So I'm going to keep the Purge Grapplers for when they transform. Here's up our Arsenal slot. I need to find another trap or tome. Yeah, there's nothing I'm doing. I mean, they could just look for the other Command and Conquer. Okay, there's the full set. I feel like 13 we're screwed now, if they do have Singularity. But we want to see the Giant Mech Lord. Oh, there's the other Command and Conquer. Yeah, so now we're definitely screwed if they have Klloo, if they have Singularity. I want to see the mech. Come on, show me the mech. Here's idea. Using the pistol. Pistol with an O? Yeah, pistol. That's the cycle. Awesome. So, yeah. Magic card, when it's attacks, we have to discard. All mechanized attack actions have go again. So, even with all our traps, there's no real use against it. We have to discard a card. It's doing 6. Doesn't really matter. Again, no reactions. I guess the go again is sort of useful. We do want to see what happens when they run out. No, yeah, that's still correct, because no matter what, we have to discard one. Get to attack again. Doesn't matter which one we discard. Alright. 7, I'm a bit scared about trying to survive this onslaught. But I'm curious what attacks they run. Because I assume it's just mostly defense reacts and still just scrap. And the discard obviously really sucks. They do run all the strong cards, yeah. That's a negative counter. If they didn't have the CNCs, I feel like we'd be a lot happier. They'd probably just pay for the resource, so go for the Frailty. Actually, they're going to make us discard anyway. Well, it's a KO with Klloo Vossen at this point. Oh, it's whenever you attack. No, wait, what? Oh, I guess Terminate Attack makes you discard. And then War Machine. Absolutely horrible matchup for us. Alright, back to Melody. But it's always nice seeing the mech. It does make me want to run sigils. There's not enough spots in Blitz though. I suppose you could cut out traps. I mean, the question is Plunder Run really worth it? Kinda. I mean, there's a reason it's banned if that's constructed. Probably don't need both remembrances. But you get so much value out of them. I feel like Whispers is wrong. Back in the other tome. Means we can inventory the sigil, put one in the deck. Art of War makes no sense. To me. Alright, Uzari against Melody. Hopefully we get some good draws. This is good draws. I believe they're going first, so this is actually a bad draw. Very bad draw. Don't want to keep cash out. and I can't play. I don't want to do anything. This hits here next time defend with one more reaction. Okay, reaction is fine. At least Barondel's heals. Defend with one more attack action cards. Yeah. Barondel's against that, go back to 20. I could burn the Art of Wars. I wanted to look for something else. I really don't want to. And then a 5. Smash top card of the deck. I mean, the fact that they're thinning out our deck is nice. It's helpful. But yeah, they're doing way too much damage. Use Mask as well. Just thin our deck out, please. Allow me to try and go turn 2. Brothers in Arm, perfect. That's what we like to see. So they're probably KOing us next turn as well. Just bad. Bad draws. If it was a better hand into this, we'd be happier. So I can get the Time Snap Potion out, and I can heal. But I can't do both. So that goes to the bottom. Do I want to get rid of one Art of War to put a Time Snap Potion into play? That's the question. I feel like it's a yes. Weirdly. I assume they take Vigor. Vigor seems like the most useful for them. Nope, Quicken. Got some silver. Use the gold up. Feels bad. Well. And put the Time Snap into play. Alright, so we're sort of set up if we can survive. Now to fall back first. Should end up shuffling. Just Frailty. So they're just doing the same thing again. I'd be okay with that. Will they get back? Yeah, bash top. Isolate. And swap it with Annihilate. Go into a line strike. That's ballsy. Okay. Let's see what we can do. What's that? We could get lucky. Belittle's not active. Pitch the blues. It's always pitch the blues. Manage to go again. We really needs Moonwish. Show me Moonwish. Or we just dead draw. Just completely dead draw. Yes! Moonwish. Perfect. So, is it better not to pay the cost given our colorings? I would say yes. So we put 1 to the top. Put 3. I'm guessing they block it, but that's fine. Now we can draw. And some more. And then some more. Just need tome or cash in. Or neither. I'm having such awful luck. And it makes it feel worse. And it shouldn't, because there's more options in this deck. There's way more drawing, but we just couldn't get there again. I mean, we have the quick step active to go for it, if we can survive 14. I feel like we can survive 14. It just won't be as strong because obviously we already burnt our silver and everything. I just top card of the deck and 1 card in their arsenal, so we lose the Moon Wish. Not as detrimental. And thin 2 cards, surrounds on me. So I haven't hit anything we really care about. Nasty surprise, yeah. We're getting lucky in that sort of sense. God. No, I have the time snap, so I don't need to care about lead the charge. One has to cycle with this round's on me. So no movable, so no draw again. Whatever. Oh, that was wrong. Hey, Burst Flames. I'm just having awful luck with Melody today. Oh, there's the tome. At least we haven't seen any of the final acts either. We can survive one more turn, we can go for it again. Something in the air. And it could be Talishar. It feels like the deck is just clumped awfully. Like I've noticed, you draw into duplicates. Seems statistically way too frequently. But obviously that's just in our heads. It's nice to have something to blame. I mean, even in this case, Uzari's helping us out. They're thinning out the deck. They haven't hit anything we care about. Yeah, they still haven't hit anything we care about. Oh, the unmovable is a bit of a nuisance. Actually, I should have probably played it. Time snap. Dome. There's the final act. Belittle. Gets us our minimalism. Not that we can do anything with it. Actually, I should have used Quickset first. I'm gonna do a whopping 5 damage. Wonderful. Goes that way sometimes, unfortunately. Yay, it's 6. All game he gets 1, 5, 6. Time to go buy a lottery ticket. Actually, no, it'd have to be online, right? That's his luck. But that is pretty insane. I mean, somehow we're surviving this. It's crazy. Just finish us off already. Tired of looking at these numbers. Two games in a row too, wow. Alright, I need a good run with Melody before we end. Before we go back to Riptide. Okay. That's when you close Talishar and you restart it. Just how? How is this not statistically better? Or even getting the Moon's Wish straight away. I need to put the other tome back in. Any other drawer I'm missing? I mean, you can take Potion of Luck, I guess. If it gets on board, at least it's helpful. Digic Playing is actually an interesting idea as well. I'm not sure what you'd want to grab with it. You need to go back in, you need to go back in. Only time this man rolls a 1 on Scab was when I used my glove. Maybe, yeah. Maybe it's just every first roll is a 6. I mean, I wouldn't be surprised. It seems like they've been having a few issues this last week, right, with the token generation and everything. So maybe someone done goofed. Alright, I'm going to put the other tone back in. Means I need 1 yellow lethal charge as well. Maybe it's get rid of the red Sunkiss. I cash out. The time snap potions. I do hate the time snap potions. If we find a match, we did. Otherwise, I was going to change. Alright. Well, against KO, it's probably a wash as well. Yeah. Straight into a Blood Rush. At least this hand is a bit better, tanky-wise. So, Relative Regard would be a 5. If I had Encore, I'd discard the Final Act. Problem is I don't have Encore. So if only Nasty Surprise worked off of your own effects as well. Or if it was... if your opponent puts it into any graveyard or banish zone, yeah, into a nice big swing big. Fantastic. I have Scowling, so Final Act has to go into the arsenal too. I mean, this isn't awful. Draw, Moonwish, active already. Well, it's always nice to see big things, right? Nothing you can do sometimes. If we're not dead, we can at least go for it. We're probably dead, though. I mean, 13 is easy peasy. Well, they didn't Scab Skin first, interestingly. I wouldn't dump anything from my hand anyway. Ah, we got a turn. Curious. Well, cash in first. Show me good cards, please. Art of War, draw, nope, nothing. Ah. Well, it's still Quick Step. Into a Moon's Wish. Pitch away something. So we float, and then we can pay for the copper. Surely they block. I mean, Scowling at this point too would also just screw us over. Come on. It's all the goddamn draw. Is it from hand? It is from hand. The ripple away doesn't work. It just... there's nothing again. We got all 3 tokens too. Well, there's no way we're doing 20. Oh, that was wrong. I can't even hit with Final Act. Cool. 11. I don't get how this feels less consistent now. Maybe I need to be waiting longer, and maybe it's just you have to find the cash out. Alright, we'll play Riptide because then it's actual games. With thought and logic. You have Moonwish. 6 neutral. I can't even remember what the old version was. Without Moonwish. And it's in my head that Mage Master makes such a big difference. Being able to play the turn from the get-go. Nope, to me this is just statistically higher. Should be the better deck. I really like to just play with the new arrow. I like it so much more. Mainly because of the buffs you can take as well. Makes the deck feel a lot more well-rounded. Oh, Emperor. Need that. Need that. We need that. All that. I'd rather swing. I feel like beating him down quick is the better option, so I feel like that's better. Oh, we got Nourishing straight away. But not many cards to pitch into resources. I basically want to get rid of everything, except the Nourishing, and look for a buff. Just try to push out as much damage as possible. Hopefully 3 Arcane is enough. The 1 HP shouldn't make too much of a difference. Exo attack, courage, interesting. Oh, they're my worst nightmare. They're just another cycle deck. Which I suppose is the only thing to really do against Riptide. Because no bow. Maybe. Oh yeah, Arcane Lantern. I get that. Well, is it Nourishing off the Codex? It's probably not. It's probably better to hold on to the Codex and go with the 2 traps. Right, because then we have a guaranteed thing to do next turn. And just hope we don't... I mean, it doesn't matter what traps we get, because they're mainly doing Arcane. Hey, Mr. Oz. Yeah, I'd say Riptide would definitely be the main deck I run nowadays. I'm having a lot of fun with traps. Alright, in through the equipment is good. What we like to see. We can do it next turn as well, as long as we have the resources. And of course we draw the other one. That's fine, because that's the... We don't want to discard it, but we can pitch it. They popping off already? Yep, and it's going to be so much fun with the new arrow as well. We have a go again trap? We don't even have a go again trap. That's annoying. Getting the burn damage with the traps is super important in this. Yeah, Warrior is probably one of the best because they have go again, they have reactions, and they have greater. Trap Tide with everything that's coming out is just fantastic. He's starting from so low on the podium in terms of LL, so it'd be fun to be had for a while. Alright, so we're still happy with this, sort of. No, we're not. Because I have to discard a card. I took Trench instead of goddamn Deep Blue. Deep Blue would have been better here. Well, let's get rid of both cards and hold off for a turn, I suppose. That's worse. That's really bad. Gynax should still be fine. Because it's what? It's still the 4. First trap gets halved. The next trap is still 3. Well, we're definitely not drawing well. Realty's good though. Doesn't have a hit effect, so tripwise, fine. I assume that. Well, actually, we're at range where they can just ping. I still feel like, so in person you could say I'm using Trench at this point, no? But also we're in KO range. We only have 1 resource. And all those breakpoints, using many cards to block, so Great Axe can just block out Swing Weapon. Yeah, he doesn't actually have to react or buff, he can just wait through. I don't know which one we really want. Anyway, we're probably KO'd here. Oh god. Our draws have not been the strongest, I want to say. The discard could come in handy. I really don't like Trench. I rather Deep Blue. Yeah. And then once you're out of traps, then he can just play his normal game. And he has a, you know, full deck. Oh, that's helpful. But we're still taking way too much damage. Guess I'm burning the remembrances. I can use 1 and then actually use Mask, and I can still swing with Nourishing. It's not kind of enough. Because this is discard from your arsenal. So you do Trench first. No, that doesn't work because that pays for the Mask. So I still can't. I can't get it off. Yeah, no. Just play it and burn it. I do think there's ways around it. To be honest, it really comes down to which traps you draw. As long as you're getting the ping damage, then you have a really decent chance. Pick to go again. Does not help us. And Buzzsaw, Sigil, then another trap. I want to get the damage from Pitfall, although there's not really a way for us to put it into our arsenal. Tripwire, Pitfall, there's one more too. The old traps, basically, from Klloo. They all have blanket effects. If you have, what's the intoxicating shot, and you let the token generation, then you can trigger some of your traps. And then a CNC. Problem with CNC is just lethal for us. Not having much luck today. Fingers down. Sometimes you just get in a funk. What it feels like. But yeah, so Pitfall, 2 damage, Tripwire. But see if you can get the ping damage across, right? You have potentially 10 damage there, which then makes it, you know, a lot better if you're doing the nourishing combo. Although with Murky Water and like Seek and Destroy and all the arrow buffs that are going to be stronger will definitely be better. I'm not actually familiar with said person. Let's see. Nope. An RTA. Yeah, so it should be here, no? Suppose I can use the Alcestor's one. Step lists. Can you type Road to Nationals? Is it recent, I guess? That'd be my guess. These kind of out of date. When's the latest one? April, no, yeah. Oh no, here we go. ProQuest. Not Road to Nationals. So runs, bullseyes, arrows, New Horizon, perch grapplers. Okay, no, yeah. So this is just a proper Riptide build. Not a trap build. See that much better? I feel like Azalea is still better because you have the better arrows and just the dominate effect is better. I guess the free load up is something. Yeah, Pitfall again. I mean, these 3 traps are the really good ones though. So, God. No, so I was thinking the, what was it? Scar for a Scar. The other one, if you're lower HP. We'll have to see what comes out of it. Because the thing with the new arrow, it's kind of bad in like a normal ranger build. Life for life. Yeah, when I say scar for a scar. Because you have to take the two lesser bows, or right? Then you also have to pay, so it's more of like a 3 for 7 with Dominate. And then also this clause with traps. So if you really want to get your bang for your buck, you have to have 3 traps every time. Be interesting. Miss Val's definitely shaping up to shake things around. Life for life is you gain life? Isn't there another go again one? No, yeah, life for life and scar for a scar. Other two I'm thinking of. Right, yeah. Yeah, life bingo again. Which I suppose makes it a little bit worse because Riptides are only 2 down in Classic Constructed. See, it's what really shines about FaB is how the meta can like change on a dime. Someone just figures out that this hero has better odds against everyone currently being played. They come in, then everyone else has to slowly switch out. Keeps it nice and fluid, which is fun. Right, because all the most recent big winners Klloo got second. Wow. Prism is on the rise. Yeah. I feel like Prism was slept on. I mean, they had that whole spiel where they tested it and they thought it was really good. And then with the first Luminaris, everyone was like, nope. Klloo was just so tanky. It played right as well. Which is sort of where we're heading into. Very tanky meta. Where you really have to get extra value out of all your cards. Against Arachne, I don't think we have to swap anything. Yeah, and you can go back to being tall, right? Because you don't have to clear the board or anything like that. And then, yeah, with Dromai gone, everyone's going into Prism. I'm really tempted to do it straight away. Especially because at the end of the turn, we can just Memorial Ground it back. Is that worth it? I guess so. I guess it's better than nothing. Do that. Arsenal the Blood Rot Trap. Memorial Grounds. Maybe he doesn't have enough block. What does he have? 1, 1, 1, so 4 on a card. Maybe he has no reaction. Maybe I should have pumped it. I should have pumped it. Ooh, Spreading Plague. Interesting. I think I should have pumped it. The Ponder early would have been really good. If he wants to fully block without a react, he has to get rid of one of these. We like. Reaction? Come on, no. Perfect. We get the ponder, we pass. Right, unless they do something, we don't actually get the prompt. Because it's instant, doesn't break the chain. Fine, turn after. I mean, we have a ton of life gain here if we really want. So, go again. We have a go again? We don't. We're kind of waiting for reactions. What is this? They'll get -1. That is worth using the perch grapplers, I want to say. And if he reacts, then we can trap. Spider Bite, we don't care as much about. In fact, we don't really care about it at all. Really just want to end up playing the Blood Rot, get Tome to the Arsenal, play Tome next turn, and Memorial Ground. He's not doing. Well, I guess we just hold off for a turn. I could Memorial Ground it now. Does that matter? No. No, it's the same. Pass, wait for him to do something. I mean, he's going to nerf Scalpel again. Which this time I have to sink a proper trap against. It gives him a slight advantage. Maybe I'm being too greedy trying to get the value with Tome. Maybe it was better just to Memorial and get it out of our hand. And then this turn be able to go into Nourishing. I think it's the Warmongers. No, because since we still have Mask, it's not Warmongers. I think it's just a Blood Rot trap. They're the one in Arsenal. Because now, at least, if he does nothing again, we can Memorial Ground, put Tome in the Arsenal, still play Tome, then go into it next turn. But I feel like he's going to be patient enough if he doesn't get Nerf Scalpel across. He knows not to try and go for a big turn. Yeah, in Spider Bite, we don't have any other attacks, so we don't care. The other nice thing about the new arrow in this build is you can mask it, you can get it whenever you want. What are they trying to banish? Non-attack action cards. So we do have a lot of them. That's unfortunate. So it's Inertia if he reacts, then Blood Rot. Otherwise, is the one a big deal? I don't think the one's a big deal. Maybe it's worth trying to deny the banish. But I think we really need to get value out of all the traps. So unless he does react, I'm not going to use Blood Rot. I can see like a Shred or something come out. This retroactive. Alright. What he hits? Tar Pit. Tar Pit is really good. All the go again is much better in this matchup, because he's always swinging first. That was my bad. I forgot to do what I was meant to do. It's fine. We Tome first, and then play Warmongers. Yeah, that was my bad. Oh, both Memorial Grounds. Boulder to the Arsenal. It's worth being greedy and holding onto it. Yeah, because now we can play it just to get Rock Slide into the Arsenal. But as long as we keep one card, we Deep Blue and we go Nourishing off of the Warmongers, and then the following turn we can do Mask. Spider Bite first. He got rid of Shred. Interesting. What would it be? 4, 10. I think 10 was worthwhile. Problem is I have to sink the boulder against it. Is it that scary? A 2 and a 1. It's kind of that scary. But not enough. I'd rather get the ping damage. We can have it this turn. Unic. Gonna eradicate. Do I want to get rid of the Warmongers just to try and guarantee blocking this? It'll still be an 8, but then we don't cycle it, so no, I'm going to be greedy. Eradicate is banish X top. It's also not that horrible. Especially because we have Warts in our hand. If he banishes the other Nourishing, it's also kind of okay. Thick Knives. He's going to Nerf Scalpel again, which makes this really bad. He didn't. He's a little confused as to what we're doing. Worth rock sliding. Depends what react he has. If it's a shred, we don't care. If it's a buff, then the -2 is good enough. If he doesn't do anything, we just pass and we lose 2 cards, it's fine. The +1. Alright, we'll play it slow. Especially because he has no resources now to obviously pay. Unless this is a shred or something. Can you play attack reactions from the arsenal? You can't, can you? No, you can. Yeah, it's on your turn. So it's arsenal and nourishing. Yeah, you can. They're trying to pay for it. We arsenal the nourishing and just wait, basically. Cool, and we didn't get... We got premeditate too, god. This could be a really disgusting turn. Premeditate, Warmongers, 1 blue if we really need be. So we use the tar pit now. Ping damage anyway. Does Concealed not equip if you don't hit? I guess that you don't. Interesting. We also denied him a dagger. So as long as it's nothing that banishes from arsenal or hand. So there's only 2, I want to say, right? Surgical Extraction and what's the other one? Oh. Puts it into our graveyard, which does completely screw us up. Damn it. I can still do a big one anyway and sink his hand. Then I have to fish both out. No, I only have to fish one out of the graveyard. You know what? Yeah, sure. Go ahead. Go nuts. Leave no witness. There we go. Wait. What? I'm sorry? I'm not going to play it, because it should clearly be gone. Is there a way I can be nice about this? I could mask. Discard that as though it were. It's not perfect, but I guess it's the nicest thing I could do in response to this. Right? It's sync though as well. Oh no, that's worse. I'm sorry, guy. I mean, I can't get the warmongers off now. I tried to do right, okay? Tried to do right. I guess now we just lean into it. I'm not getting the warmongers off, so it's a slight upside there. But I am sorry. Yeah. I thought this was discard, not sync. But yes, you have proof now. There is something up. Things are not thinging properly. Which is weird, because we played just a few other games with Command & Conquer, or against Command & Conquer, and the Emperor did destroy our arsenal. I guess Plunder Run, since it has the benefit. Well, into Codex. Oh, you can't use Pitfall. And we still need 3, so I have to keep collapsing. Well, no, I keep Pitfall and use Deep Blue. I would... See, and I don't know if that was enough to make it his win. I mean, the last one wouldn't have had Dominate, I suppose, is the way to look at it. It would also have done 1 less because I would have prioritized the Warmongers, so we wouldn't have Deep Blue up either. So he'd be at 11, I wouldn't have Deep Blue. Or he could play without Deep Blue for the rest of the game. And then if he ever loses by 1, maybe, we just concede. Alright, play without Deep Blue. So we need to keep collapsing because we need 3. Means we're discarding the Pitfall, most likely, because we can't play it. 1 card in the arsenal, so we lose Plunder as well. It's fine. It's red, so Plunder does not trigger it. Good. Doesn't have go again. No, it's Boulder and lose the 2 damage. Now, if we had Deep Blue up, technically, we'd block with Collapsing Trap, just for anyone who says you misplayed, right? We'd block with Collapsing Trap 2 to deny it, and then we Deep Blue away Pitfall and play. That is the correct thought. Especially now that it has go again. In fact, now that it has go again, I'm tempted to do this anyway. I will. I will still act like Deep Blue doesn't exist. Ah, I mistimed it, didn't I? I did. Did I, though? I waited for it to resolve, did I not? I guess I didn't, obviously. In which case, that was a misplay. Not waiting for it to resolve. No, when it hits a hero, it gains go again. I guess that's different to it having go again. Yeah. It's an interesting clause. It actually makes Black Whisperer play around a lot of things. Alright. Well, I'm just passing, and we just Arsenal the Pitfall. And same thing, we're just waiting for a blue to play. This is a weird game. Another Leave No Witness. This one's fine because we're playing the Pitfall. This though you'd have to pay. Surely. Yeah. Nothing in the arsenal, so we don't care. Hit a tone, that's not bad. Yeah. There are some decent play rounds. But then they're reactions, right? So they activate every other trap. Not that I had them. Alright, so it's Warmongers first. Pitch the Rock Slide. Doesn't really matter if we put it into the arsenal. This does make us discard the trap though. But they are grossly out of armor. And I take it they don't run any reacts, because we haven't really seen any from them. I mean, trying to wait till they get their other CNC would... No. 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 That was not the right decision. Again, right, if we only win by one, but CNC would have done a lot better for them. What do we want to remembrance? Just the Codex, I guess. Or just use it as fuel for real in at the moment. I mean, we could probably get close to just pinging them with traps. There's the surgical. We're hoping they buff it. Otherwise, what do we... It's just Spike Pit. We want to get Spike Pit off. I guess it's real in to start. I guess actually the inertia we don't care about. See what they do. Have to use action go tool. Yeah, then they just trigger boulder. And then you feel bad, but then you gotta remember, right? It's still just a chance that we got the exact right trap to say F you. Well, I still want to fully block this. So I'm gonna go nuts. I'm gonna pitch 6. Because I don't want any of these cards. Right, without the nourishing, there's no point holding them. It's a shuffle anyway, because there's no way we don't hit a trap. That's annoying. Right, but the 4 traps were first. So it's definitely Pitfall. No, we can't Pitfall unless I Spike Burst. It's 2 burn damage. It might be a little greedy. Probably a little greedy. We'll just do that. Come on, shred it. You know you want to. Look, I played my reaction trap. Just... No, you'd have to not really be thinking sensibly if you do now trigger your reaction, as I just drew 4 cards. I guess Remembrance back first. I'm not even going to swing. It should be check here. They really need the CNC. Go again, so Frailty. 1 down. As long as we can get the damage with Pitfall. But now, even if they, you know, shred the trap, Dagger won't get through. I mean, technically, off of Tripwire, they wouldn't want to do anything, because now... Well, unless they do pay. Right, the hit effects don't matter. They most likely float as well, so Pitfall's no good. They did pay... Do I care about the top card? I don't really care about the top card of my deck. I guess I do kind of care about Tripwire. 1 go again trap. And sort of clenched. Because he opens with a swing every time. It's just too much value not to. We only got rid of 1 Tar Pit. There's still Tar Pit. I think we played both Frailties. No, we played Tar Pits. There's the Frailty Trap. Yeah. So there's a chance we can get it. Let's see. Do that. Pitch 4. Reel in with just every trap is fantastic. Although we should be running out of them. We got Rock Slide. So that's game. Still a iffy win. Oh, that was a mistake. I don't know why. I always read left to right, right? Because that's how we're taught. It's always right to left. Yeah, so whether or not they pay doesn't matter. What do they have? Oh, they did have Sink Below. Interesting. So they were running slight defense reactions. Alright. Melody, come on. We want big final act for once. I'm curious how close Riptide has got into just trapping as well. But I feel like the burn damage is taken for granted. So, arrow shenanigans. I see endless arrow, it's arrow shenanigans. I see weird shenanigans. Talishar? No, still arrows. This is more of the aggro. Yeah, all I see is arrow shenanigans. Not that arrow shenanigans aren't good. But especially in Class Constructed, like 3 CNCs is only 18 damage. You run all the codexes, and you can generally get back a ton of HP. Ah, here we go. Talishar, Trench. But I think Trench is the wrong call, in terms of value. Because basically every time you use Nourishing, I saw it. Right, it's 2 cost, and then you're throwing 1 sort of buff on top of it, which actually they're not. Yeah, so they're playing way too aggressively, right, to have enough resources to consistently use Nourishing, in my opinion. I should add. And I do also like Feign Death more, because A, it's yellow. I don't run it in the Blitz, I think, though. Against Warrior, Feign Death, right? If they're not in Axe, Feign Death is beautiful. Just a get out of jail free card, basically. So with Dominate, I don't feel like the 3 is necessary. I feel like 2s and more yellows is where I'm at. Same with like the Sigil. I'd rather run Tome, because you're generally not trying to string them together. And I understand having the instance to reload your traps, but if you're running every single trap, more than likely you'll be able to go 1 trap into the other instead. Was it... And this was Blitz too. I did 2nd though, so that's good. Yeah, without Melody, as an adult, Riptide's definitely grown on me. Actually, I went and I did pick up... Have it here? Picked up the promo. Couldn't help myself. They're the rainbow foils. Are these the cold foils? Did I put in the deck already? Let's see. While we're waiting. Tempted to get the traps. The errata ones and the extended arts. They're all rainbow foil, and I hate putting rainbow foil in the deck. We can't take smash hits. Oh, that's correct, right? 3, yeah. Dashing out straight away, so that sucks, because we're never playing it. And Nourishing straight away. Suppose our hand's not horrible. We don't have block, so we're taking 3. Is that correct, or is it... Yeah, I don't want to go with fuel. Nice thing too is, though, they're obviously lower, which does help trying to land the combo. I technically just want to burn Ripple away. Anyway. Rather the rear guard lead the charge. Very tempting to go for it, kind of now. So I think it's just attack with Rally, stash the cash out, and then hopefully go for it next turn. Taking the 4 is interesting as well. Sink below? Yeah. Fine. Arsenal to cash out. There's the final act. We are missing a ton of draw. We're kind of happy. So I let the Blaze headlong through. That's the question. Can I get away with one more turn? I don't think I get away with one more turn. I feel like we just go for it. I mean, that seems preemptive. In all honesty. They just lost their my turn win condition. Interesting. Oh, now it's the Brothers in Arms. There's definitely pitch. At this point, it is get rid of the lead the charge. And we're waiting a turn, basically. Oh. On. Let's click. Belittle should come around first. Still not cashing out. We're going to Sun's Kiss. Well, now I don't have to fear the Storm Striders, so we take the damage. The 3 is scary. The 3 is actually really scary. Damn. Can I do it off these cards? I don't think I can. I think it's Goryo and Tome Sunkiss. Then we have to survive CNC next turn as well. He should just be pinging. Or trying to ping. Can he even ping? What? I'm trying to think what instant cards are available. It's always correct. Load the resource. So CNC is on top of their deck. I can still see him doing it, and then I have to block it anyway. Problem is, we just don't have enough cards to go into it. Go into the combo. Right, because he flame scales and CCs now. Maybe, I guess he was correct, taking a way more aggressive line. Because he knows we have that one sort of transitional turn. Yeah, so that was my misplay then. I was afraid that he had some way to Waning Moon on my following turn, when it was completely fine for me to go down to 3. Now we're definitely in a pickle. But both CNCs are gone. There's Moon Wish and Cash Out. But sorta has a silver lining. We just have to survive the onslaught. We picked Go again, so that's not good. I think I screwed myself. I just don't have enough block now. Unfortunately. Sorry. I meant to undo block. I always go straight there. We have to double block. Yeah, so that was a definite misplay by me. Oh well. You win some, you lose some. I mean, we have to fully block, so yeah, no, that lost me the game. That really lost me the game. That's the thing, all it takes is one miss bit of information, knowledge about X hero, because there are so many heroes to keep track of. And you just wreck yourself. Oh. Lesson learned, I suppose. What was I looking for? Nothing. No spoilers or anything, right, just yet? Well, aside from these two. Yeah, especially in Blitz, where it's so quick. Against Riptide. Oh, God. Show me a bow. These traps are definitely still bad, but we can get around it. It's technically a Buzzsaw, so a 1 in... Well, actually, and the Go Again trap. So a 2 in whatever deck they run, depending on how long it takes us. Moonwish and Tome, as well as the Bullet. Let's burn the Tome to draw, but would also be create a token? I don't think it's create a token. I think I fear the unknown against Riptide. Just draw 2 cards, stash the Moonwish. We're buying another turn, actually I should have stashed the Unmovable. The no defense reactions can be played from hand. Yeah, I should have stashed the Immovable. This is bad. This is really bad. It's not actually that bad. Right. That's a 5. Let go again? No. See, no dominate. Not so bad. But I am glad I didn't give them the token. I still don't think we give them the token. It's not worth the copper. Smash Hit is still just so shit. Even if it generated silver, I would still think it's not great. No defense reactions. It's not a defense reaction, so I don't care if they turn face up. We take the 6 and do we just go for it? We have Tome, but no Go Again, but we have to cash out. I mean, technically I'm not blocking it anyway. Well, I can block with the Sun's Kiss, I suppose. And the Tome if I really want. You know what? Block before. Play the cash out and the Tome, and then go for it next turn. Yeah. I need to thin out the deck more. Do that. Don't create silver or copper. Cash out. So the Lead the Charge is now an awful draw as well. Oh well. Would have actually added much to the pitch. So burning your draw early is not a big deal. Double Sun Kiss is kind of good. And an Art of War. We're kind of happy. He still runs the legendary traps, but I'm guessing there's a high chance he doesn't have them. I just don't care about the Blood Rots. Remembrancing back. Interesting. Shouldn't have been Affecting Shot, then Remembrance. No, I'm thinking of Lace. Yeah. We'll take the 6. And we pray. Question is, which way is better? Playing Moonwish first? Well, I can play Moonwish for free in this scenario, actually. I guess that's better? No, floating the resource for Art of War is better. Yeah. Let's quick step first. Is it? I think it's still floating the resource. I wish one of these were blue. But we have 2 cards, well, and 4 to draw another attack. But I assume he blocks. It was really nice whenever Moonwish is unblocked. Good old +1. Plus then also, you know, deplete something for the final act combo. It's also helpful. Don't know if 5 draw, 7 draw, 9 draw is good enough. Yeah, so that's 3 less block for the final act combo. Alright. Plus we gain life back too. So I don't actually have to commit. We just play the Sun's Kisses to thin out our deck. But there's the cash in, so we are committing. And there's the final act. Hit with gold, since we can get more pitch out of the silver. Give me an attack, please. We did, so Art of War. Go again. Finally getting it off. I'll cash out so we can just cycle. And then he's just going to trap us, and I'm going to feel bad. Come on, show me the other one. Well, we're not going to get the other final act. Show me an attack. Not final act. Show me an attack. Not final act. Thank you. We can take the buff and the draw 2. Show me final act. It's time. 1 in 11. Every time. It's not enough damage now. Needed the 2. Yeah. He had Buzzsaw anyway, so we're feeling better. Because then even with 2 final acts, it wouldn't have been enough. Oh, there it was, 1 card away. So now I need to watch it back and see if there was a way for me to get that 1 extra card. I don't really care about the ordering, because we should be dead pretty soon. No, we're at 21 because of all the Sun's Kiss. I completely forgot about that. Guess this works. It's still tiny, but something. Do I even have a Minnowism? I do. I have 2. Such little damage, though. Brothers in Arms into whatever final act this is. Perhaps. Oh, I don't have the one. Well, I do have the 1 resource, actually. But there's no way we can do enough damage now. Brown. What's he looking for? I really want to actually get the combo of 1. Because that's just the annoying thing. Since changing the deck, I have not gone in off once. Despite the deck feeling, again, better. I mean, even just the life gain from the Sun's Kisses goes a long way. in buying turns. Like, we're getting more turns than what we normally do in the combo deck. It's not for a lack of trying from this Riptide, right? We just can't seem to get things to line up. Yep, fortunately just happens sometimes. I mean, we really have no win condition now either. That's both Final Axe, and I don't run Encore anymore. And the reason I don't run Encore is just because everything is so much more tanky. If you break the chain, Final Axe not going to do the job. What do we even do? Nothing. I feel like I should concede. Well, we got rid of Nasty Surprise, so that's something. We have nothing to cash out. The attacks we can string together aren't very good. He's at 18. I am going to concede. There's nothing. We just have nothing. Alright, 2 more games. Refreshing Riptide. And I feel good either way because it's just fun. Playing Nourishing over and over again. And then hopefully one more melody that is actually successful. God. It screams to me. Just do it. Just do it anyway. Don't care about their armor. Just do it. I need 4 resources to make the mask work. So I can't play all 3. I can Gauntlet it and Plunder Run and Premeditate. So Steep blew away the Pitbull Trap. Play Premeditate. Plunder Run to the Arsenal. Play Plunder Run. Play Mask. Nope, that was a misplay. How do I end with it in the arsenal? Can I end with it in the arsenal? I don't think I can end with it in the arsenal. Yes, in which case Premeditate's the worst one. Sorry, I need to think. Right? That puts Plunder Run in the arsenal. Pitch that, deep blue that. Okay. Alright, we got there in the end. Yeah, now I don't have to discard. Alright. 12 with Dominate, turn 1. Hopefully it goes. It does enough damage. Okay. Now we just wreck their day. Ah, come on, that was still quicker. And we warmonged it, so Memorial Ground's no good. So if they don't react, this does nothing. So we basically just wait for them to react. Yeah. That's not even a go again. I guess they're waiting for the refraction bolters. No, there's the go again. And we wait for it to go on the chain link before we do our traps. So that's greater than, so inertia goes into effect. Do I even have a... No. Well, the They're just going to swing. I'm just going to burn them down, I think. I think that's the correct call. I mean, I'm guessing they'll be able to play for the Blood Rot. Or maybe they're thinking whatever this is. What do we put the token on? Probably just the chess piece. I'm gonna take all the burn damage. I don't know why, it just feels right. Because they're gonna be super low. I know it's not. God. You know what? No, I won't be greedy. They're gonna swing again. Even though we don't get the greater than. This is better-ish. Really wanted the damage. I don't think the token matters that much. And I think we just burn the Memorial Ground and we just play defensive. So I could have only done an extra 2 damage. Oh, does it have greater? Oh, right. Blade Flurries, both weapons. That does help. If they react, they take the Blood Rot damage, which I can't see them doing. There's no point playing it yet. Because either way, I burn on my turn. They took the damage? I guess they took the damage. Did they? No, again. Right to left, not left to right. Is it a swing? Instead of the tripwire trap? I feel like it's a swing instead of the tripwire trap. They're so low, it has to be a swing. And this is the thing, just taking the armor is great. Because next time we play Nourishing, it's just more impactful. We have more traps again. Go again against the Quicksilver Dagger. I mean, collapsing is just what we play. Unless they're just giving the 1. Suppose we react against the other dagger. Yeah. So if they use a reaction, then we trap. If it's just 1 damage, then it's the Quicksilver. I mean, they might just try and stab us a bunch. Alright, because now it has go again. We do collapsing. Get the ping damage across. They're doing in the swing. So tar pit for the other dagger strike if they have the resources. Which they do. So is it worth not taking damage? I feel like it's worth not taking damage. Suppose they could... No, they can't Gallantry because they don't have the 1 resource. Did I just take the 1? No. Again, they're so low. I'm pretty sure I can just burn them down. I'm just going to try and burn them down. I mean, it's 4 traps away. And it's basically just always swing. Do we run out? Yeah, so this is, again, where Warrior, in its usual setup, is just at the mercy of Riptide. What do we have? Minus, reaction, reaction. I don't think I swing this turn either. Okay. I don't know in what world. One attack. Well, I guess we don't have to use a trap, I suppose. I'm going to. I don't see why not. I mean, they could still react. You know, I'll get rid of the rock slide and see what they do. Because the blood rot trap could be just game, yeah. Unless we get nothing. Well, we get Buzzsaw. That's one, okay. Doesn't really matter which one. Like, 1 damage doesn't matter. Cool, there's the go again. So if it has greater and they activate reactions, it should be game. Master. Unless they're just gonna do 1 damage every time, but they have to use reactions. Yeah. It's not buff though. Problem is this neuters it too. I can do 3 damage. Not really worth it. Do that and then hopefully they make something. Or they try and buff it. And then I can just KO. Come on. 0. You want to do damage. Do something. No? On the next one maybe? Next one has +3 and go again, yeah, so it's game. I just have to make sure to do Buzzsaw. Well, actually, no, I need reaction. Actually, that would have been game. But then they probably wouldn't have attacked. Oh, a mighty 7. Come on, add to it. No? Well, I guess it's just Buzzsaw. I mean, you could buff it now and Buzzsaw wouldn't work. Go again. I mean, we could BM and try and win by nourishing. Problem is, that's not a reaction. They need a way to give a go again, so they're always activating. Alright, bye-bye. What do they have? Puncture and a route. Yeah. Yeah, warrior matchup. You don't see an axe, you're super happy, basically. I mean, the first turn nourishing was also kind of disgusting. And then with Murky Water, you have Remorseless. You'll have CNC Outrun, a lot better ones. Oh, Drenty again. Okay. Well, this is a bit better for them. They're still lowish damage, so maybe we get the combo off. They don't want Plouse, but we're Melody now. But yeah, so you have Seek and Destroy. Sorry, not Remorseless, Seek and Destroy. Premeditate, Seek and Destroy. There's another good arrow one, I think. I don't remember. Release attention? Yes, no defense reactions. So dominate and no defense reactions. Plus it's yellow. Then I'm also curious about running toxicity. We have unmovable, we have Brothers in Arm, and we have some life gain. Assume they do nothing. They're just gonna set up. Yeah. Unfortunate. At least we get some life back. Don't know why they're running the Arcane. Quicken, just a free extra pistol. What is really good in Data Doll? I don't think any of the 3 tokens are really good. Because it doesn't need to go again. Definitely doesn't need the resources. I guess, there we go. Just extra damage. And me some life. And have some block. Expedite. Pistols are going to be small, so it's worth just getting rid of them in a Wisdom. Let's say obviously didn't hit well, right, with the boost. Yeah. It's the way it goes sometimes. Seems like that's the theme of the day, unfortunately. So it's 3, 3, 3. We got 2 3 blocks. So we're fine. They only shoot once, right? Where are they getting the resource from to shoot? Yeah, Data Doll definitely does get scary quickly. Luckily, they have not had great rolls. Alright, you don't need the action point to shoot. You need the action point to load it. It's nice though, we haven't lost life. We've thinned out 5 cards. And we get basically what we need. I would like to get one more turn. This was definitely a bad call by LSS, right? Giving all the initial equipment 0 block. Because it just invalidates some cards. Oh, they got one. It's Ward. It's dead, basically. Wait, which slot am I looking at? No, that's Graveyard. Vanish is below. It's mirrored, not equivalent. Let's just go again, is it not? Yeah. So the question is, do we greed it and go one more turn? Well, we have Tunic up. The call is probably cash in, see what we get, then go for it. Because I feel like we can survive one more. They really haven't gotten great items. I mean, the Junction Chamber and the Plasma Purifier, why are they? Because they have nothing to pitch. No, they did. Yeah, they put steam counters back on it. Greed is always the answer. Alright. We're at 14. They can't do 14, right? The super greed would be Tunic, trade a token, cash out. They're impatient, apparently. Alright, 1, 2, 3. Wait, are you telling me I shouldn't have greeted? Since he had the induction chamber? What do we die to? If he gets an item with crank off the first boost, we're screwed. Right? We take those odds. I mean, technically I can still go for it. It's not too late. Great. Come on. No crank. No crank. T-bone. We have nothing to block with. So this is basically a pistol shot. He did not get crank, but he has another chance with Klloo. Well, technically it doesn't matter what we block. If it comes down to it, we can block with... We can block one of the shots. Puts us to 11, so he starts the pistol 4 times. So what we're scared of was a 0 to 60. No, not 0 to 60. Which one? Yeah, 0 to 60. For that little extra damage. Double induction chamber. With 4 resources. That's not enough shots, is it? Could be. Are we scared? I think we're kind of scared. And a microprocessor. This puts us to 9. So we block 1 pistol. Yeah, we have to block 1. We still have to draw. Unfortunately. Oh wait, if he gets... No, he only has 3 resources. I'm trying to think what item is scary here. That sucks. It's the yellow. Ooh. He's 1 away. Fortunately. Yeah, stay in the microprocessor. It was all depending on what item he got. I mean, Dissipation Shield is still bad. But we live. As long as I don't misclick Ripple away. Okay, let's see what we can do. So, with our hand size, definitely cash in off the gold. So the gold does balance out the copper, I suppose. Let's just see what we can make happen. There's a lead the charge if need be. Bash 2, go again. We don't have Moon's Wish, so... Oh, never mind. Is it better not to pitch? If Moon's Wish was sent to the bottom, we do that every time. But the question is, do I play Lead the Charge with it? If I draw into Tome, that's the correct play. We don't draw into Tome, that's the wrong play. So, this round's on me first? No. Cycle first. If we get cash in, that changes what we're doing. Cycle first. Can't use Belittle, so cycle it. Art of War. In Art of War, the Moon Wish away. I think it's Moonwish, no lead the charge. And... don't do anything. We're sort of screwed. To be honest. Unless he doesn't block. And we get the extra card. Never mind. I was going to say we don't have enough cards to ever play anything. But with a Sunkiss we do. And we're looking for an attack. Or a cash-in. Or an eye. That works too. So Art of War. Do that. Take the go again. And we just have to find the other final act. Bottom. Bottom. I just realized what I just did. That was my bad. This is not an attack. Now, it kind of looks like I'm scumming, which is unfortunate. But I'm sorry. I want to get the combo off. I don't know why I thought Lead the Charge was an attack. Can we even pay for cash-in? We draw 2, so no. So that has to go to the bottom. Has to go to the bottom. Yeah. Actually, I have resources. Never mind, we could have done the cash-in. There's the final act, so salvaged. It's not as scary as it could be, though, unfortunately. But they're Data and they don't have a lot of block. They have 23, unfortunately. 25 plus the 3 cards. And we're doing 34. It's enough, I think. Right? Because even if that's 9, we still do 8. Yeah, so statistically, we're fine. We got it off. Unfortunately, I look like a scumbag who checked my draw to make sure the Art of War worked instead of just using Art of War. Oh well. What's a diet? You know what? I got time for one more Riptide. But at least we got the combo off for Melody finally. So that's something. I don't know how I feel about the Lead the Charges though. Because we didn't even get time for it to matter. Emperor again. Let's see if we can have a little bit of redemption. I'm actually going to keep the Perch, I think. No, I want the Deep Blue more so. Is 2 enough? Maybe 2's enough. So I feel like we just got to go quick against Emperor. Right, they're on 15. If we get the Nourishings across, we're happy. So it's just like ditch the Remembrance. Warmongers, that's okay. My overpitching. This is burn damage, more likely. Reactions are dead, so yeah. That's better. He's just going Arcane off the bat. He is just going Arcane off the bat. I can sink the Arsenal. But we're still 1 resource short. Actually. I have to take the 2. Because I need to be hitting with Nourishing. And put pressure on him. So what is it? Warmongers. Pitch. Mask. I think the Arsenal... As shitty as it is, I think the smart play is deep blue and have the 2 resources floating in case he decides to just take advantage of this and go for the Storm Striders right now. Instead of not having any resources left. I think I gotta play a little smart, a little preemptive. And HP-wise, you no longer have a skull cap. That's nice. That's really nice. Problem is, Codex is not live. He probably has a sync. I don't know if it'd be in the Arsenal. No? Okay. Yeah, see, Codex was the issue, and Memorial Ground, they're both not great at the moment. And he's still continuously getting damage through. And I don't have Talishar to swing. See, Warmongers just crippled us. If I didn't have Warmongers, I could have premeditated and codexed. Unfortunately. Unless he swings, we're just doing nothing. And then, I'm guessing, his only real swing is CNC. Yeah, I think this is a loss, unfortunately. Premeditate, Memorial Ground. See, Codex is quicker. I should put Codex back. Do that, because we need the pitch. Thunder Run is not useful. Yeah, he's not attacking because we're Riptide. That's a 6. Not enough Arcane Barrier, unfortunately. And we're at 9, so we're done. Because either we draw Nourishing, or he just slowly whittles us down. Or because we played Warmongers. Oh well. As long as he just keeps doing 3s. What's the effect? Plus X, yeah. We block 4, so 5 is now our dead point. Or a CNC at this point too. If you... No, he couldn't have because he already used Flame Scale. Come on, we need to draw CNC. That's not CNC, Nourishing. Nope. Yep. Puts us to 5. CNC wins. That was a quick match. There's the Nourishing. Way too late, unfortunately. Suppose he doesn't know CNC is a guaranteed win. But that is too slow. So being in the graveyard is definitely more valuable. See, that's also another thing with the new arrow, right? Because you don't have to care if one's in the graveyard, one's not. And you have 3 copies in Class Constructed. So, better. Right, because in Class Constructed, you still only run 2 Nourishings. If one gets into the graveyard, it just gunks everything up. Alright, one more game since that was so quick. Hopefully it's not Emperor again. Maybe I should queue into people and bully them. I do think with Miss Val, I'll probably end up playing more Classic Constructed from now on. Move Riptide over. I definitely want to try Nu and Zen. I think combo Nu could actually still be a thing in Classic. Oh, this is also a horrible matchup. So tanky. And they outcompete us because we just run out of traps before we can do anything. We can just get Nourishing back to back to back, we're fine. But chances are they're just gonna tank them all and we're screwed. I mean, we get some health straight away, so that's kind of nice. Don't care about Go Again, yeah, and 2/3 of the traps are dead. Because they basically just swing. What are you waiting for? You're deciding on your own? I'd assume. Remembrance is definitely important. Annoying to have it in our hand, but again, the traps really don't matter. They're just pitch swing. It's really important to get the damage across. Yeah, and then always swing for a fall. Alright, well basically, just start Nourishing. If we are getting the damage across, we'll play. But as soon as Nourishing drops off, as in we stop finding it, I'm just going to concede. Because we just don't have enough damage. So keep the pressure on for Yoji. It's just a loss. I don't even want to look for a buffed one either. I just want to go for it. But this is a problem, right? Just watch how much block they have. And not to mention, it's kind of slow. Which I don't kind of get, because it's kind of a brain-dead deck. Block and hammer. Block and hammer. Sink below. Yeah. Whenever you see 4 left, it's always a sink below. Despite there only being 2 copies in the deck. They just always seem to have sink below. Alright, well there's Codex and Plunder Run. So we just trap, end with Plunder Run in the arsenal. Play Plunder Run, play Codex. Discard either trap, and then play Nourishing. Now the resources are plenty. Anyway. We basically just have to get lucky that they don't draw. Sink Below, God, what is it? Starch Response, I want to say? Is the big warrior block. I mean, the Frailty helps. starch response then, because it's 7. I mean, 1/4 of their deck, basically, right? Because you run every color under the sun. If we don't draw another card for nourishing, we're just going to concede at this point. I want one last game. I don't want it to be this, just half an hour of back and forth. So there's Codex again. Guess we just continue and hope that they don't draw into one. Also deciding to actually attack, I guess because of the frailty. I mean, the tripwire trap is nice, I will say. But so far, we've dominated 3 turns in a row? To no avail? None. I guess I'm discarding the tar pit, because we need the remembrance for later. But armor-wise, they still have 2, 4... I mean, we're slowly getting through it. Well, 12 block cards. If we had nourishing, this would be the turnaround turn. We don't have codexes left. I actually don't have nothing. Sorry, that was awful English. There is nothing I have to get this nourishing out of the graveyard. So this hand is horrible. I need the remembrance back, which we got rid of. So maybe I should have kept that instead of the trap. But swing with the Warmongers and swing with Plunder Run. And these are attack cards, no attack. Yeah. So we need Memorial Ground or Remembrance. So there is a decent chance that we can still find it. What are you waiting for? You have no action point. If it's just Sigil, just play it. See, as slow as I am sometimes, I'm never slow for no reason. Put it that way. Alright. Memorial Ground or bust, basically. I guess we set up in the assumption. I guess we're still in it. Apparently it doesn't want me to quit. And we have to hope they don't have a horrible crush effect. So it would be 2, 6, 8. They fisted. But again, they have so much recovery as well. So we also need to stay lower than them so that the recovery doesn't trigger. Ugh, here we go. At least it's a massive nourishing. If they fully block this, I'm gonna be so mad. $14 with dominate, right? They have 2, 4, 5. No, 2, 4, 5. Right? Another stored response and blocked, actually. Because they can just buff it by paying extra again. Yes, stored response. No, it's shield wall. There, that's only 10. Instead of... Wait, what? Oh, plus this is 5. That's a 5 block by itself? Wait, what? 3, 5, 8, 10. Is the shield just not on the chain? No, if you can... What is this card? If you control a Guardian off-air, not if it's on the chain, it gets +4. Alright, I'm out. Am I out? God, it keeps giving it to us. I guess I'm not out. I need 3, so I can only block with Rock Slide. So they can run 6, 8, 10, 12, 14. Eight with dominate. Staunch response. Another shield wall. We're just having perfect draws as well. At least this has greater than. That's actually something I'm not clicking with. It does have greater than. And say like Melting Point doesn't even work. Melting Point would be a great comeback against this type of build, right? If you could target offhand. I guess this is the last game, because we're in it now. Only sucked out 10 cards from them. Did I use warm? No, I didn't hit, that's why. I suppose, yeah, the hammer, but then, again, it just stops us taking excessive damage and forces them to use their cards, which is still, again, for Guardian, super good. Like, Guardian is such a nuts class if you think about it. It's sort of the detriment of the game. They have specific roles, right? So Guardian is obviously tanky, high cost. But then they needed a way to avert the high cost, right? Because otherwise it would be unplayable. So what's the point of giving it high cost? It's like Brute, low cost, high damage. So what do they need? Some way to get rid of your opponent's cards. I mean, they're fun designs, don't get me wrong. But generally, LSS lead into the detriment of the class when making cards for it, in terms of equipment and everything like that, to offset it. Trying to think what we have left. We have 2 Remembrances. Memorial Ground is done. We can get back the codexes, we can get back nourishing, but I can't see us having enough damage to do 17. So I'm out. We're gonna look for an actual game. Right. Buckle. Another 6. But if we did have the again, Murky Shot with the new with release tension, we'd be a lot more happy. And then you have also the issue of when you make a new hero for said class, right? Then it becomes a really big balancing act. Because you only have so many branches to go off on before, again, they just completely get rid of a detriment. Like if Yoji was in Class Constructed, starting at 44 HP, doing the same sort of shtick with, 33% extra of the block, would he see success? Probably. I mean, Oldhim is obviously the benchmarker for that. And he doesn't even have a hero ability or specs that lead into that, right? It's almost like there should be no blue Guardian cards. So that the 6 point always matters. 6 is always 3 cards instead of 2. Or 1 and a bit. God. Here we go again. We're at the point of the night where it's just meme decks in Blitz. Which I find so funny, because there's like serious play whenever I start the stream, and you get a good variety of decks. And then by the end it's just me, Emperor, Yoji, Valda, running just combo. Surprised we haven't seen any KOs. They usually pop up too. Do we just go for it? We need 3, we have to discard 1, so we deep blue, discard a trap. Yeah, we go for it. Because then we have the codex as well. So hopefully this pays off and we just nourishing back to back. Or Emperor just cooks us with his magics. Right, the Arcanite Skullcap. I did not think about that. So it's only 6. And a sink below. No, hand. Yeah. So I actually think opening with Riptide like this is always worthwhile. Because you're always going to get the same amount of armor block, even if you wait for turn 2. And they won't have a card in their arsenal to, have that extra defense reaction. Huh. We can still play Plunder on first. Yeah. There a way for us to play both Plunder runs? Not really. Because Codex is nourishing there. That's unfortunate. Dull Tidings. Actually, I should go over Rock Slide. Because I can see them CNCing. They did not. Alright, so it's Plunder Run. I guess it's just Plunder Run for the sake of it. Just for the draw if it hits. It's a bit unfortunate. Codex to the arsenal. Not that it matters. Discard the frailty. So 8 dominate. So 1 card and a sink below still does it, unfortunately. So we really want the draw. Oh, alright, that's nice. We'll definitely play the Sigil. I mean, Rock Slide, perfect. I was tempted... No. That line of thought doesn't matter, because we have the Ponta token, right? Because we want blues to pitch, but we don't really, because we only have 2. Yeah, disregard my line of thinking. So we can hit Nourishing, Premeditate, and Codex with the Remembrance, so it's worth playing. Kind of scary. Alright, so he's going for the Arcane. No Scar for a Scar. Okay. Greater than's not active. Go again is. That's 2 burn damage. I think at this point I really just have to be going for all the burn damage. Because it will also end off with a CNC anyway. So it would be smart to leave Rock Slide for Ravenous Rabble. But there's no guarantee that he plays Ravenous Rabble. We'll play it now anyway. Yeah, so he's at 4. Has to be a CNC. No, give and take. Okay. Buy an action card. That still counts, right? Because they're defense reactions. So it's definitely the react. When you put anything in the arsenal, that's dangerous because destruction. Life for a Life is also not buffed. Is it worth fully blocking? What are the chances we get these traps off? I don't think there's... Ravenous Rabble's a minus, so there's never greater than. No. So these traps are not worth it. And CNC is the last action anyway, right, in this setup. So we have to face tank it. I don't have Purge Grapplers to use either way. We can still pitch the Remembrance if need be. Maybe it was worth not double blocking. Having one to pitch if he does Arcane instead. He did not CNC, that's interesting. I already used the Flame Scale, never mind. Ah, that was my bad. Doesn't matter, it's still the same trigger. As long as it's before the draw step. That, and that. Come on. Let us beat Emperor finally. Still at 19, so we can take like 2 turns of fireballs. Hates me. The game just hates me. Go again though. So that's nice enough. Because the discard down is also pretty good. But it does suck not being able to go into Nourishing. I had Nimbleism. We don't have any greater than traps anyway. But the Nimbleism is what we're weary of. I'm getting rid of the Codex. I don't like our odds of Nourishing. I'm tempted to just burn the Memorial Ground. I'll hold it for now in case. It's red, so it can't even be played into can't even be played into Nourishing. We can use it now though to put Pitfall in. God. There's a win here if I exhaust his hand. And he goes for it this turn. Right? Because if he can't pay for Pitfall, that's game. We're at 16, so I think we should be fine. But I can't use it off the CNC either. I need to sort of, unfortunately, goad him into doing enough damage. I pitch one, pretend I only have reds. I don't think it's going to work out. Yeah, because he's not going to attack. Premeditate's too slow at this point. I'm going to Talishar. Alright, that's 2 damage. These are reactions, so that's unfortunate. Yeah, and he's just doing Arcane. I can't get this out of the arsenal to heal with Tome, because that would come in handy. Yeah, he's avoiding. He's got us. He's got us made, unfortunately. There's no point holding Tome. It's back to we need to draw Nourishing, and we're just not. Unfortunately. And he's low enough where he won't risk attacking. We're at 9 now. Alright, Emeritus Scolding. That's Sigil. Yeah. It's a bust. 2 and 23. Can't be angry at those odds. He's pinging us down slowly. So we did have 3 turns of Find the Nourishing. Once again, I got screwed over because I decided to take it out of my graveyard. Ugh. Oh well. We'll get now. But it's too late. Because at any point we go to Nourish and he just Storm Striders and wins. We didn't even get it anyway. Ah, there's the CNC anyway. Alright, so lesson learned. Never take Nourishing out of the graveyard, apparently. Save Remembrance for the very late game. Good game. Oh well. We got some wins. One. Scummy-ish one. Oh. We'll leave it there for today. Thanks for hanging out, Burst Flames. Anyone else lurking? Thanks as well. Anyone watching post? Enjoy the rest of your time. I don't know. Again, time zones. For me, it's afternoon. For you, could be anything. See you around.